done all of your shopping, even if initially shipping is attached, once you hit $75 for the day or more, all of that shipping will come off. Okay, so no worries there. Now, there are some items that don't have shipping at all, and the shoes are that. All of our shoes are free shipping, and I love that we do that. These are from Sporto, and these are your waterproof suede and leather duck boots. Now, I remember when we first brought these in and they were $114, and I thought they were a steal at that price. This is a clearance price, and these are the boots you're actually gonna wear now, really, when it's raining and snowing and sleeting and who knows. So let me show you the colors, and then we're gonna go through all the details. So this is gonna be black, and this is genuine suede right here. So it's, you know, suede and leather, genuine suede on the body of the boot, on the leg of the boot. Leather, that smooth leather right here along the placket, and then also along the back portion here. And the leather comes down and meets the rubber. This is where the rubber meets the road. No pun intended. Or maybe it was. So this is sort of the duck part of the duck boot that really made Sporto famous. This is black. Here it is in winter white, and these are all gonna be two-tone. All of the rest of them are gonna be two-tone. So winter white in suede, and then you've got that black leather and the black in the rubber. The one here is called olive, and it's olive and brown, and really kind of country club look. If you want the olive, we only have 54 of these left, and we did originally bring these in sizes 5.5 to 12, including half sizes, medium and wide widths. So if we still have your size left and you want the olive, then don't wait too long. This one is called Merlot, and it's Merlot with black. So this is gonna be the fashion color option. And we've seen a lot of this Merlot color. Some people call it burgundy, some people call it oxblood. You know, there's a lot of names for it, but in this boot, it's called Merlot. And then this is the one that I always say is my favorite, and it is. It's the chestnut with the navy. And I just think it's just very clean and very rich looking, and you can really see how great it's gonna be from every angle, front and back. Remember, we brought these in medium and wide widths, starting with size 5.5 and going to size 12 on them. But these are waterproof boots. And what that means from Sporto is this. It's waterproof thermolite technology on the inside. Thermolite is what your foot is standing on, and you'll feel that underfoot when you're standing on these. You've got a treaded rubber sole, an adjustable lace up front. You've got your side shaft zipper, so when you put this on, you're not having to do those laces every time because you get in and out from that side zipper. Again, medium and wide widths. And when we say waterproof from Sporto, that's exactly what is meant. With the waterproofing that Sporto does is that everywhere where there would be a seam, where the rubber part at the bottom meets that leather, everywhere where there would be a seam, those seams have been double sealed so that no water or snow or moisture or dew or anything is gonna get in those. You also, of course, have the warmth, and we'll talk about the fact that from top to bottom, you've got that faux fur on the inside, and that faux fur trim is right there along the top side of the boot, and I'll show it to you right here. So the faux fur trim, you see it on the outside, but it also goes into the top side of the boot, okay? Just the top portion of that and the tongue portion of that has that faux fur trim. And then on the rest of the inside of the boot, you'll see it, you'll feel it when you get it home. It's sort of this teddy bear feel of faux fur all the way inside the boot. And then what your foot is standing on is called thermolite. It's a thermolite insole. And a thermolite insole is, think of like the insulation in your house, how it keeps the cold air out and away from your foot. It lets your own body heat circulate around the inside of your shoe so your feet stay warm inside of the boot. And again, these are treated to repel water. And so don't be afraid if it's raining, if it's snowing, you can still wear these boots. And guess what? They're on clearance. So get them home in about a week or so, and for $59.95. You've got them on FlexPay, you've got free shipping, you have all color choices, but olive will be the first one to go. We only have a handful of those left. And you can wear those boots, and I don't care what the weather is outside, at least your feet are gonna look cute and